That's it. Okay, here
There it
we
is.
go. Welcome to Trudging Along, everybody.
Well, we're starting like that, like just like that.
We're gonna start, man. We're gonna get
Oh,
right
let's
into it.
let's
Yeah.
let's drive right into my nightmare. The water's warm,
I'm Trev,
and I'm David.
and we're just existing, guys. We're
Yeah,
just trying to figure it out along with the rest of you.
yeah.
We got some exciting stuff to talk about. I'm gonna dive right into the
Dive right in. I
Super
want to
Bowl.
hear it. You kind of tease me a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just recap here. So last week we talked and we agreed I was going to bet the Buccaneers in the under.
Yes.
Right. And so Super Bowl Sunday came. I got a wonderful thing from my sister-in-law called the Brewmate. Do you know what this is?
No, I've never heard of it. Please
Okay,
continue.
great. It's like you basically it keeps your beer cans ice cold without any like condensation and stuff,
What?
and it's got like a vacuum seal. It's quite the contraption. So I busted that out. I thought I'm gonna break this thing in. I grabbed some kokanees. I was excited for a sports game for the first time in my life. I think
Okay.
I was like, okay, let's just see how this goes.
This is rabbit. Riveting.
So a game started, and right away it was kind of like looking good, right? Like, yeah, it was. I was like, at one point, I was worried that the Buccaneers were getting too many points
Oh, you were
because I
thought it was
bet
gonna be the over.
I bet the under, and I was like, whoa, slow down, guys.
Yeah.
At another point in the game, I was shocked that these were the two teams that made it to the big game
Why is that?
because the other team
Oh, I know.
looked like they were dog shit.
Yeah, never. Like that was the worst game they played in the entire season.
Like, I was like, this is your.
They
This
never
is,
even scored a touchdown.
I was like, this is really who we went with. Like, this is how did you even make it here?
Did you know that if you bet that team Kansas City, they were the best team in the league, right, for the regular season, scored the most points.
Okay, so on paper, it was like a no-brainer.
Yeah, it's unheard of that they played this poorly. Anyways, if you were to bet that they wouldn't score a touchdown in the Super Bowl, Kansas City, the odds were like 60-1.
So if I bet $100, I get like 60 grand.
Yeah.
No, wait.
No, six
6 grand.
grand.
6 grand. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was some bad fast math there.
So, but no one would ever make that bet. Like they're a high
Right.
scoring. Like
You'd be insane to put. Yeah, you'd be insane too.
yeah,
Okay, well, it turns out if anyone did place that bet, good for you.
yeah, I know.
So so as the game kept like we got farther into the game, I was like, I think I'm sitting pretty here. I think I did it. And then of course they won in the under.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's so. Now, just to refresh your memory with the kind of bet that I made or where I placed my bet, I placed my bet on a site called Bodog. Now, you had recommended that site. I had looked up best places to bet in Canada
Well,
for sports.
Yeah, they're a safe place to bet. Apparently.
Right. Yeah. Okay. We'll get there. So
Oh no.
now, for a new account, what happens is they say that they'll match whatever your first bet is up to $200.
Yes.
So I bet $50. And then they're like, we'll match the bet of $50.
Oh,
So
by the way,
I had
the line went down. Sorry, it wasn't 3.5 anymore. By the time game day it was 3.
What does that mean?
So you weren't going to make it as much as when you made the bet.
Oh, I got you. Yeah. Now, side note, did that have anything to do with the fact that someone on Kansas City, like one of the lower end coaches, was like drunk driving and hit a family on Thursday? So he wasn't going to be.
I never even heard about that.
Yeah. It was. Anyways, bad. Terrible.
Oh, maybe that could have.
Allegedly drunk. I don't know. I think he'd had a couple too many. Anyways,
Wow.
so I go as soon as the game's over. I'm like, I probably can take out my money now, right?
Yeah.
So I go to bodog.com or EU, whatever the fuck it is. I enter in my stuff, and there it is. It's like winnings and then bonus winnings, and they were both for the same amount, about 235, 240.
That's pretty good for $550.
Yes. Well, yes. So in total, I had about 470,
Nice.
and I was like, great. I want to withdraw that right now. So I go to withdraw it, and it won't let me withdraw anything. It says $0 available to be withdrawn. And I'm like, what? I don't understand this. So there's a little tiny asterisk next to the bonus winnings. So that the bonus half of the winnings. So I click on that, and I'm at 20% of what I have to do to be able to withdraw my bonus winnings. Essentially,
Wait,
the
you can still
caveat.
withdraw your win, right, from the $50 the two.
No.
What?
Essentially, with the bonus winnings, what they do is they go, which I think is totally, like, it's kind of fair. Like, they're like, this is money that they've given me. They're like, you have to keep betting on different things for either a certain amount of time or a certain amount of
But
bets.
you can use that $400 to bet?
Yes, I can use that $400.
So it's credit towards the website.
Essentially, it's credit. But here's the
So they
thing.
want you to gamble more until you lose it back to them.
They won't let me withdraw the bonus funds, which I get, but they also won't let me withdraw the funds that I won on my own money until I've played through the bonus money. Or I can forfeit the bonus money and withdraw my winnings immediately.
Oh, forfeit the bonus money. Who gives a shit? It's just a scam.
I did. Right away, I was like, I totally agree with them being like, look, we gave you this bonus money, so you have to play through it.
I wouldn't even care.
But the fact that they wouldn't let me withdraw my own money when I gave them genuine Canadian Quatloos, that's a piss off.
That's fucked.
So
so you got your money. You got the money you won, the regular money.
We're not done yet.
Oh, here we go. This site sounds great.
So I forfeit the bonus immediately. This is like 30 minutes after the game is done. Tom Brady's on the field holding some silver thing. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Give me my money.
Yeah.
And I go to withdraw my money, which is now available to be withdrawn. There's 4 options. I can get a wire transfer at a charge of $50. I can get a check sent to me in the next 14 business days for a charge of $50.
They charge $50. Oh, that fucking gambling! What a joke.
Or I can get it transferred for free via Bitcoin. So I spend about an hour researching Bitcoin and then downloading a cryptocurrency app with a wallet address so they can send me my fucking money in Bitcoin. Again, genuine Canadian dollars, they're sending me Bitcoin. So that's kind of a piss off, but it's a little bit of an intermediary step, whatever. I withdraw the funds. I'm not kidding you, like less than 2 hours after the Super Bowl. It takes 24 hours to process your withdrawal request.
Fucking joke.
Well, 14 hours later on Monday morning, Bitcoin shot up by $10,000 Canadian because Tesla revealed that it had invested $1.5 billion into Bitcoin in January.
What?
So I got fucked so many times and so hard, I should be nominated for a fucking pornographic video award.
Wait a minute. So you would have gotten... Your Bitcoin would have been worth more if you...
It would have been worth 20% more had they given it to me on Sunday versus Monday night when I received it.
Oh my God.
So
but
I'm like looking at the
Bitcoin into money though?
Yes. So essentially it's kind of like a stock. So I can then, now that I have my Bitcoin on this in this cryptocurrency app, like this in my wallet, I can then kind of sell it and then get like the equivalent Canadian dollars. But I'm all in on Bitcoin. I'm just going to let it ride. So a buddy of mine, Craig, you know Craig?
Yeah.
He did the same thing last year. He bet with Bodog. He won $300. They told him we're going to pay you in Bitcoin. He was like, no. He paid the $50 to get the check sent to him, so he got $250 back. His $300 Canadian that he'd won in Bitcoin last year, if he'd have waited for 1 year, it would have been worth $1,600.
Wow.
So, I know
some people that had Bitcoin made fucking millions.
Oh yeah, Dave. When Bitcoin first came out, this is I don't know. This is honestly similar to your story about the friend that bet $100 and almost had the million.
Mm-hmm.
I was working at Future Shop at the time with some fairly financial savvy gentlemen, and Bitcoin came out and was trading at 8 cents per Bitcoin, and they were like, "We should buy some Bitcoin." And I knew nothing about it. I still really know nothing about it. Like I know a little bit now, but they're like, "We should buy some." I'm like, "I'm not gonna just throw good money away." One Bitcoin right now is worth $51,000 Canadian, and it started trading at 8 cents.
So you could have bought. You would have been a multi-millionaire.
I could have dropped like $5 on Bitcoin, and had I just let it ride and not done anything about it.
Forgot about it. Forgot they even had Bitcoin.
Well, there's a few stories of this happening because the thing with Bitcoin is it uses blockchain secure. Anyways, you can essentially you can track every single Bitcoin from its inception to the current owner currently. But the problem is you need the very specific wallet ID that the Bitcoin is stored in. If you lose that, your Bitcoins are just gone. So there's several stories over the past like 5 years of
guys
people that are like,
bought Bitcoin and they don't even know.
I bought Bitcoin in 2010. I have no idea what my wallet ID is. Can someone help me? And it's like, nope. There's a guy in the UK. I was reading this story. There's a guy in the UK who's like coupled with an investors group and wants to search through a massive landfill because he's got a hard drive that he accidentally threw out with his Bitcoin wallet ID worth tens of millions of dollars. So this investment firm wants to fund this like excavation of this landfill so he can find this hard drive. And the city councilman there are like, it's going to be too much work and too much of a hassle for our population.
Wow.
Sorry. And he's just ready. I bet he's just ready to hang himself.
I've like. So if you bought like $10 worth of Bitcoin.
Oh, I don't even like when in its inception and you hanged on to it. I was talking to a guy at the bar top yesterday. Super good guy, comes in all the time. He's a big Kansas City fan, so he was a little bummed out.
Oh yeah,
but
do
he
you
said
ever go to the bathroom?
No, I never do. No, we do it right at the bar top. That's how we roll.
Okay.
He said his sister bought some back in like 2010, just like a couple Bitcoins, let it rode for like a few years, but then she needed the money, so she cashed it out. And he's just like she talks about it all the time.
That would be the one thing where a time machine would be so simple to use and then go back. Like you don't have to invest in the stock market like Tricky.
No,
you can just go back, buy Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Millionaire.
But now, so I was just gonna sell my Bitcoin and keep it, but I think I'm just gonna let it ride. I think I'm just gonna keep the 250 in Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, and then 5 years from now, it could be worth fucking $250,000.
You know what? I'm gonna level with you right now. I'm not like, I don't have like stocks or anything like that. I'm very illiterate when it comes to that kind of thing. But after my like 2 hours of researching Bitcoin, now I have this money in Bitcoin. I'm gonna buy more Bitcoin.
Oh. Well, yeah, but it could go. Yeah, it's not. It's
well. Here's what I'm gonna do. I've basically set it up to automatically purchase $20 worth of Bitcoin for me.
Really.
Yeah, so it's just going to keep doing that. I'm going to give it a year of doing that and then see where Bitcoin's at and then reassess. But I'm not going to miss $20 a week.
The only thing with stock though is that once it gets popular, it becomes useless.
Yeah, it's a long game. If it works out at all. But I'm like, I turned $50 into two. I turned
$50 into 250.
I went. Yeah, I mean, you got legit Quatloos, didn't you? I went from never watching a sports game from start to finish in my life, like and like paying attention, to being all in on Bitcoin in less than 24 hours.
Yeah. That's the rabbit hole.
Pretty
soon you're gonna be wearing a fucking TSX stock exchange jacket.
Yeah. No, you're gonna see me on Well Simple ads.
Yeah, like a loser. There he goes.
But yeah, now I'm one of those cryptocurrency cucks.
Yeah, everything's
and all from betting on the Super Bowl. So you bet through your website.
Yeah.
And that went well. That obviously paid off. So did you win about the same or more, less? Or you won more?
No.
What happened?
So I bet $300.
And
I would have won $778.
You bet. Wait. You bet $300, and you would have won $778.
But my friend, I won't say his name, convinced me that it would probably be the over.
Oh no! So you and I talked, and then we were like, "We're gonna bet this," and then.
I still bet Tampa Bay. I thought they were gonna win. I just thought it was Brady was gonna win another one.
But then you thought it was just gonna be a high scoring game.
Yeah, because no one thought it should have been. If they would have scored 2 touchdowns,
so hang on. I have many. I'm gonna let you keep going, but then I want to circle back to this. So
I know because I should have told you that maybe you should be over.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, but continue.
So yes, I bet $300, and at the last minute, like 2 minutes until the game started, he's like, "There's no way that Mahomes isn't going to score a ton of touchdowns, and if it's Brady's game, he's going to score a ton of touchdowns."
So how were you able to switch your bet that quick?
You can switch your bet right until the game starts.
The coin toss?
Yeah.
Okay, so
You can
did you
even make more
did you
bets
give
at
me?
halftime.
I just want to know. Did you? And I want you to be dead honest here. Did you give me any thought when you were switching this bet over to be like?
No, because I didn't think it was gonna. I thought it was still gonna be the under. My gut told me that, and he convinced me not to go with my gut.
Okay, so
And
so right, so
I
2 minutes before the game started, you went. You know what? You're right. High scoring game. Let's go the over.
yeah,
You were swept up in it.
and I still thought it was gonna be the under, and it was the under, so I lost $300. But get this. So we did prop bets where we bet what did we bet? $20 that who was gonna score first in the game.
Yeah.
And my gut told me it was going to be Gronkowski. He's a player that came out of
So is this the
retirement.
first touchdown or first points on the board?
First points.
Okay.
First score.
And
And
was that?
it was Gronkowski. So $20 got us $400.
No way.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in the black then.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you win? Any other bets? Any other prop bets? Props are those weird ones. Like my brother was like, "Oh, I bet that the Gatorade was
Yeah,
going to be
coin
orange."
toss. Yeah. Stupid stuff. And get this, some fucking loser. And someone posted this on Instagram.
Hang on, one sec. Is that was the only extra bet you made? You got your money back. You're golden.
Yeah.
So you're up $100. That's pretty
It'll
good.
cancel itself out. Yeah, but still, if I would have won that $400, and if I bet the under, I would have won $778 on top of that. So that's
$1,178.
yeah, that's what I would have won off of $320.
So as soon as Gronkowski made that catch, then you were like, "Well, I'm sitting pretty."
Oh,
now.
we were like this.
Yeah, and you were just like, the rest of it's kind of like
Well,
at least you're now in the black. You didn't lose money.
But Tampa Bay scored so much so quickly. I was like, oh my god, it is going to be the over because like obviously Mahomes is going to score one fucking touchdown, and he didn't even score it. That team didn't even score a touchdown. They scored 3 field goals.
This is the most I've fucking talked about sports in my life, and I've been able to kind of keep stay with the conversation.
It was ridiculous. It was absolutely insane.
Well, I'm sorry.
But anyway, someone posted, some idiot. I don't know how this isn't illegal. You could prop bet on if someone's going to streak in the game.
This is the thing.
News.
Yeah, there was. I didn't see the streaker.
A guy's friend did it for him.
Yeah,
that's insider.
They're looking. I think like they're looking into the legalities of it. I saw this too. First of all, I don't know if it's true.
That's absolute bullshit.
I don't. Well, hang on. Let's follow this through. So I don't know if it's true, but let's just say it is. Let's just say because they were like, is this really a thing? If someone's like, hey, if a streaker goes on the field and streaks, you can make a bet on that.
You can, yeah.
Right. Okay, but within that bet, are they stipulating that you yourself cannot be the streaker?
They must be.
But if they don't, then aren't you golden?
Well,
if they're like
apparently that's what it says. So the guy got $1,000 fine. His friend got $1,000 fine and a night in jail for streaking.
Yeah, and then this guy won like $350,000.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see the problem.
That's
like,
got to be against the law. You bet
how?
$9,000 on a streaker on the field, and then your best friend does it. Like, how is that not illegal?
Well, I think it's because like
it's called insider trading.
That's called it's called a bet. Unless the person,
it's like insider trading. If you find out secretly what the company is going to do in the stock market, and then you bet all your money on it, and it comes through, that's illegal.
But the stock market, especially with that kind of thing, there's a lot of rules and regulations. If you're betting on a streaker at a football game,
it's the fault of the gambling.
Yeah, whoever's making whoever's putting out that bet.
I guess they worked the system.
Dave, I swear to God, had we thought of that, I would have streaked. Like I would have had you place the bet, and I would have streaked because I don't give a shit about sports or like a night in jail, $1,000 fine. I would have done it 100%.
350,000.
100%. We would have split the money, 60-40, because I'm streaking.
Well, yeah. Well, no, you just get the $1,000 extra for your bail.
Well, there's also a compensation for the night in jail, and then I have a criminal record, so we have to, we got to figure that out.
It's still it just sets a bad precedent, though.
Oh, 100% it does. 100%.
Speaking of bad precedents, have you seen this fucking moron all over social media now that used Gorilla Glue for her hair?
I've seen some things. I've actively avoided it. I've seen some.
My God.
I don't know. So I don't understand. I understand she's put Gorilla Glue in her hair.
Glue on her entire hair because she had to keep her hair steady. She ran out of her favorite products, so she's like does like YouTube videos where she shows what product she used for her hair.
So
And she ran.
she's a beauty expert and she used glue in her hair?
Oh, just on the side. I think she's a teacher or something. Whatever it is.
Okay, so she just does this for fun kind of thing.
She put Gorilla Glue in her fucking hair,
Yeah.
and she had to get her head shaved bald to get it out, like go get medical. And she wants to sue Gorilla Glue.
No. First of all, I don't think she wants to sue Gorilla
she
Glue.
doesn't.
She wants to sue Gorilla Glue.
Sorry, Gorilla. What did I say? Glue?
Gorilla Glue, you like Gru from fucking Despicable Me.
The speakers, the headset always. She wants to sue Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Gorilla Glue is actually difficult to say. Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. But
You say it 3 times fast, real quick.
I don't want to badmouth Americans, but they're in trouble.
Why?
No,
hang on. I don't think we should localize it to Americans. I think this is definitely species-wide problem.
let me finish the story.
I'm sorry. So just so we're on the same page right now. So she basically was like, I need something to keep my hair firm. She put Gorilla Glue in her hair, and now she's fucked because it's
she had to go
glue.
to the hospital. She had to get all this medical procedures
And
done.
she wants to sue Gorilla Glue now.
Like, okay, that's just insane itself. But there's fucking I think she did it on purpose because now she's viral. She's on like every news channel in the world. I wouldn't put it past that she's just doing this for publicity because that's how fucked they are in the States. Also,
Against species.
She gained 700,000. Well, everyone in the States is talking about it, so it's localized. She gained 700,000 subscribers on Instagram for using Gorilla Glue, and they started a GoFundMe page for her, and it's already up to $2,000.
I would donate to a GoFundMe to euthanize her.
Is gone.
You know what? Here's the thing. This is gonna sound terrible, and I'm probably gonna get in hot water for this. If she was open to it, not forced, I would definitely start a GoFundMe for her to get like a hysterectomy. I just don't think that she should be and to legally disallow her to raise children like through adoption. I just think that this is someone should not be.
People are like actually trying to sympathize. One news company said Gorilla Glue should do the right thing and just give her something for just to be nice. And I was like, what?
Nope.
That's what news people were like.
If I go fill up a canteen at Petrocan or Shell with gas and I drink it, and I get
gas station.
Yeah, I don't see.
Swear to God,
I don't see anywhere on the gas pumps that say should not ingest. I don't see that.
I think we're in trouble as a species.
So I could then sue them, and then that's essentially that's like CTV going, hey, you know what, Shell, you need to step up and do the right thing here. The right thing is to put me out of my misery.
I went through some of the comments, and some people were actually. I literally wanted to jump out of the fucking window with the stuff that people like. We are in trouble.
I don't understand. First of all, guys, let's keep in mind she's not. Like, she's a teacher, you said?
She's a teacher, apparently.
She has all of her faculties intact. If this was someone who didn't, I'd be like, okay, yes, let's figure this out, because someone should have been watching someone, and that didn't happen.
Talk about some random fucking podcast in Vancouver, BC.
This is what I'm saying. It's not localized to the U.S. That's what I'm saying. It's not localized, right? It's a species thing. But I think that I really do think that nobody should be doing anything for her.
It says on the. She's never going to win any money. It says on the fucking bottle, please, do not come in contact with your skin or your body.
Do you know what I mean? If I was Gorilla Glue right now, I'd be like, really? So we bust our nuts to try and make a product here and like a brand, and now we're being dragged to the mud because some idiot put it in her hair?
It gets better.
How much did she use in her hair, by the way?
Oh, a lot. She covered her whole head, and then she says it, and now my hair doesn't even move. It's not even moving, and she's going like this.
I swear to God, man, if I were Gorilla Glue, I'd be like, our product works. Look at this chick's hair. Hasn't. How long's it been?
It's the spray. They have a spray can. It's Gorilla Glue spray, so you can spray on surfaces and then use it faster.
How long has it been?
How long has it been since she got fucked over?
No, how long has it been? Yeah, she put it in her hair.
No, now she's already been to the hospital. They've had to shave her head bald, I think. I don't know what the fuck.
They shaved her head bald?
Yeah, to get it out. They couldn't do it anymore.
I'm going to look it up. Hang on, I hear my cat meowing because he's being a little...
Is that your cat? Is it? You're doing peanut butter early today.
No. He wants to, but not this guy. Okay, what is this? Gorilla?
It'll come up right away. It's the fucking hot topic. It's just the decay of West.
Oh yeah, here we go. Woman who put Gorilla Glue in her hair gets no relief at ER. Might sue. This is a day ago.
Might sue.
Might sue who?
Oh
my God, she looks very surprised.
Her parents?
The picture that they used is
her?
hilarious. Okay. Oh, Gorilla Glue tweeted. Do you want to hear what they said?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Gorilla Glue says Tasika's
Please
saga
jump
is a
into a
unique
fire.
situation, and the product she used, quote, is not indicated for use in or on hair, as it is considered permanent.
No
Gorilla Glue
shit.
says the spray adhesive never. Yeah, okay. Hang on. They released it. They said we are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Miss Brown
Why are they
experienced
saying
using
that?
our
You're a
spray
moron.
adhesive on her hair. We're glad to see in her recent video that Miss Brown has received medical treatment from her local medical facility and wish her the best. Big of you guys. Okay, there's a bigger statement here. We are aware of the situation, and we are very sorry to hear about the unfortunate incident that Ms. Brown experienced. This is unique. Our spray adhesive states in the warning label, quote, do not swallow, do not get in eyes, on skin, or on clothing.
Yes.
It is used for craft, home, auto, or office projects to
No,
mount things
she
to
has no
surfaces,
lawsuit whatsoever.
such as paper. We are glad to see in her video. Yeah, okay. What I don't understand is, again, she's a teacher. So one can assume that regardless of the age of the student she's teaching, she knows how glue works. Oh, she's a TikToker. I see.
I think she did this on purpose. I'm telling you the
I
truth.
see.
The very fact that she gained $700,000 followers because of
Our sources say Tasika spent 20. This is TMZ, by the way. Spent 22 hours in the ER, and the staff was dumbfounded. Yeah, I mean,
they should have taken her out back and shot her.
To dumbfound staff in an ER, you're doing something special. We're told healthcare workers put acetone on the back of her head, but it burned her scalp and only made the glue gooey before hardening back up. Yeah, that's a pickle.
Apparently, they had to shave her head bald to get it out.
Oh my god, look at this fucking photo. This, I can't. Yeah, I'm sorry, but like, I don't have any sympathy.
We're done. We need to get put down.
Okay, wait. Let's just try. Let's try for a second to empathize with this person. Let's see. Let's just do a thought
not
experiment
a million
here.
years.
I really want to see if I can try to do this. I want to see if I can put myself in her position.
And if you
just give
read
me
comments,
a sec.
some people actually tried to in the comments.
And so I'm sorry. She's legitimately a teacher. I got to make sure I have that fact right.
I read several comments where they said, "And the woman's a teacher." So I don't know if it's true or not.
Okay. A Louisiana woman, Tasika Brown. Plight went viral early in February. Oh my God in heaven. She substituted her usual got-to-be glued spray with the industrial strength glue when she ran out.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. She didn't have her good stuff anymore. Her whatever the stuff she uses.
I've washed my hair 15 times. I don't like.
I just come on. I think it's all.
Celebrities including Chance the Rapper have since posted on social media to offer Brown support.
What? Why would they offer her support?
Hang on 1 second. I want to read what he says. I'm really trying to empathize here. I'm going against all of my natural instincts. I'm glad he said MFs, motherfuckers, actually supporting her through this. When I watched the video the second time, it was hard to laugh because I could tell Shorty genuinely didn't know she had put one of the world's most powerful adhesives in her shit. I hope she recovers well.
Why would he even write that? This makes him look like a moron. Or is he making fun of her? I don't know. I can't.
No, he's not making fun of her. I think maybe it's best not. What an
idiot! Chance the Rapper. I'm not listening to you anymore.
Let's not look. I still enjoy the odd Michael Jackson tune, and he did some pretty reprehensible things. So
allegedly.
Thank you for that. Allegedly.
No, anyone that comments and gives them any sympathy is a fucking idiot.
Oh wait. Here's something from ET Online. Tasika Brown, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, is not just a Gorilla Glue girl. Her message to the internet exclusive.
What?
I never was going to take this to social media. The reason I took this to social media was because I didn't know what else to do. And I know somebody out there could have told me something. I didn't think for 1 second when I got up the next morning it was going to be everywhere. That part I might believe. That part sounds
What is she talking about? What are you... What, because it makes her look like a complete and utter moron?
Yeah, I can see her...
How does she not know that Gorilla Glue... It says on the can. The thing that Chance the Rapper said, he didn't know that... If you look on the can...
No. I meant like she's posted it after the fact because she was like, holy shit, someone help me.
I'm saying what Chance the Rapper said. She mistakenly used it. What do you mean mistakenly?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, because she said after a week of spraying her hair with Gorilla... She sprayed her hair for a week?
Oh my God.
Oh no, sorry. A week after spraying her hair with Gorilla Glue, she realized there was a problem.
Yeah, I said, she's like, it's not moving. It's not moving.
She decided to go to the emergency room. Oh, Brown, who owns Tasika's Little Angels Daycare and runs the Dazzling Divas dance team. Quickly became a target for jokes and unwanted attention, has now taken a toll on her, and she admitted that she wishes she would have never posted the video. I mean, I could see that.
That
I
just makes her
understand that.
stupider.
Well, I can understand someone panicking, and in that panic,
Why would you go to social media? Okay, no. You can't. I'm not listening to a word you're saying.
Hang on one sec. Hang on.
The very fact that she went on social media, she could have just called someone. What the hell is this day and age now where you have to let everyone know? It's like on Facebook where someone says, "Good place to get your nails done."
Yes, that's exactly where I was going with this. That's
Like,
exactly
what?
where I was going. People go, "Hey, where can I drop off my luggage to get restored?" It's like, have you heard of Google?
Why are you telling Facebook that?
Yeah, 100%. I completely agree with you. You should not be asking random Facebook
Best
friends about your life
restaurants.
problems.
I'm going to Chicago in 2 years. Best restaurants.
Yeah, go. What was your
Fuck
favorite
you.
steakhouse, and what were the best sides that were offered? Why don't you fucking Google or try it yourself? I totally agree. She should have just Googled, and if she didn't want the attention, she shouldn't have posted on social media. I can empathize, though, with the fact that she was freaking out for a week and was like, holy shit, somebody help me. I get that part. Do I think she should have? No. Do I think she's an idiot?
How do you have
Absolutely.
any
Do I
empathy
think
for
she
this
should be
person?
running a daycare? No. But I understand posting something in desperation and then being like, fuck, now look at me. Although, if she's legitimately thinking of suing, she can go off herself immediately, if not sooner.
In this day and age, though, what did she expect was going to happen? If I put on YouTube me cutting my penis off and throwing it into the trash and being like, I did it because I was like, why did I cut my penis off accidentally? And then it went viral.
Probably so upset that how small it is.
Yeah, that too. But I'm just saying, like, it's that stupid. It's like, okay, maybe it might get some views if I cut my penis off. I heard gluing your hair shut is at the same level as,
I think at the end of the day, I can't see how this is good for her business, because if I had a child at her daycare, I mean,
it's gone.
Yeah. I don't want her around my kid with arts and crafts.
I'd smother my child just to get it away from. I was kidding. That was fine.
And now her daughter's getting.
She deserves everything she gets. Whatever.
Not her fucking kids, man. Her kids getting dragged through this. That's not cool.
Okay, but what did she expect was going to happen? Again, does no one know how human beings function and operate? What, you don't think their kids are going to get made fun of? Like, it's just like.
Oh my God, she launched her own GoFundMe page.
Yeah.
She wanted to raise $1,500. She's reached over 16,000.
Anybody who donated to her can literally get dead.
Get dead. Yeah, I can. The only part I can empathize with is the desperation of reaching out on social media.
I'm not
I get that
empathizing
part.
with anybody. She shouldn't have gone on social media. Nobody.
I don't think she should have either, but I understand.
That's like getting an STD and going on social media saying, "How do I get rid of gonorrhea?" And then everyone will be like, "Oh, you got gonorrhea," and you're like, "Oh."
It'd be like asking on Facebook for a recommendation of a grimy glory hole you can go visit, and like people's best recommendations, and then after that posting, hey, how do I get rid of gonorrhea?
Yeah, please. How do you have empathy for that person? Because why would they go on social media to show everybody how stupid they are and what they did wrong?
Yes, there's one part of it I can empathize with. I can understand her desperation.
That's so insane.
I don't think it is.
You're
because
enabling
No, I'm not enabling it at all. I don't think she should have done it. I'm just like, that sucks. I get that part. I don't understand the GoFundMe bullshit. I don't understand her thinking it was a good idea to begin with. I don't understand how people like this can run a daycare. I definitely understand how people like this can have kids.
But anyone can have a kid.
My God, if you can dress yourself in the morning and get from point A to point B.
How do you put Gorilla Glue in your hair?
Yeah, at what point are you like, yep, Gorilla Glue, that's a solution. I worked with a guy who, when his hair was falling down at work, he'd take simple syrup, like that sugary, clever. And he'd put that in his hair.
Right away.
Yeah.
But Gorilla Glue, come on. And, yeah, just, no. I'm sorry. I sound like a dink, but no.
You're trudging, my guy. That's fucked.
And
honestly.
the very fact that she's got $17,000 for being a moron and
16,000 American. You know how many bitcoins that is?
Precedent. No, everyone's gonna just be an idiot and get awarded for it.
It's like 0.0045 of a bitcoin. No, it's more than that. It's like 0.25 of a bitcoin.
Oh, another thing that's really strange is that my favorite sports station, Team 1040. It's on. It's they just dropped it off the air.
Yeah, Bell had a
That's
massive
so
amount. We're talking
fucked
about
up.
sports again. What is wrong with me? Yeah, so
This radio
Bell.
station's been around for like 25 years.
So are you following everything? Like Jay and Dan, they're done. Dan O'Toole got fired from Jay and Dan on Sports Center, and they let go of Natasha Staniszewski and one
Yeah.
other person. Some like prominent anchors.
What the hell is happening?
Well, get this. It's like 2 weeks after the Bell Let's Talk bullshit, right?
Yeah, now they're
And there's massive
Cross.
layoffs company wide. Not only did it's 1040 TSN 1040 was that the station. Not only did that one get pulled, another one in Hamilton and another one in Winnipeg just gone.
Yeah, but this TSN 1040 is like Vancouver's only sports radio station.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
This is massive.
Yeah, so and apparently no one knew. Like no one at the station knew. They just like went to commercial break and they came back and there was an automated like recording message. So
That's
like a
like-
pre-recorded message that said like
that's so shady. That like
Oh,
what
yeah.
a piece of shit.
no, everyone's saying that about Bell right now. Everyone's like 2 weeks after your like mental health awareness that
You fire like
that is
100
bullshit
people.
to begin with, by the way, because it's basically free advertisement. They're able to roll back into tax credits.
What a crock. Bell's a piece of shit. If anyone
Yeah.
everyone should boycott Bell.
A lot of people were saying like I'm bouncing from Bell, like I'm going to Rogers, I'm going to Telus, like for their cell phone plans and stuff. Because yeah, it's so
like,
fucking
what
greasy.
a crock of shit.
Yeah, it's brutal, and especially the way they did it, like very unceremonious, very.
I'm sure they'll get picked up from someone will be able to.
Well, that's
like-
the tough. Okay, fucking cat.
Oh.
Snap on them. That's the thing, though. It's like they said, like the landscape of the Canadian market in media is changing, and this is a result of that. So,
What the hell does that mean? Everyone listens to talk radio. It's AM radio.
well, but that's just it. Do they? I think, especially the
I
past,
do.
especially the past 3 to 5 years, a large portion of the population is switching over to podcasts. A lot of like the sports shows that are on the radio,
you
they
can't
do the
listen to
podcast
live-
format. That's just
Yeah,
it,
but
right? It misses
not
it misses
live.
like the live call-in thing, and yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
never gonna die. If that dies, that we're like.
Well,
we just
I know
put it in a
that
closet.
I know that TSN said that you can find up-to-date sports stuff on the iHeartRadio app and stuff. So I'm wondering if what they're gonna do is have like a national show, or
Yeah, but how do you get that in your car?
a lot of newer cars come equipped with it. Or if you have it like on your phone, you basically just like Bluetooth it on your phone, or use like the aux
Listen to
cable.
phone. You listen to the radio when you're in your car. That's the whole reason for the fucking radio.
I'm telling you, man, it is
Every
changing.
time I'm in my car, I listen to
No.
the AM radio.
I know, but I think you're a dying breed.
That's stupid. Then fuck this world. I just want to fucking jump off a bridge.
I saw a lot of people, like some guy was tweeting that like that was his like morning and afternoon commute was that radio station. He was
Yeah,
like,
mine too.
yeah. And
Like, what do they do now? Our new generation. What do we gotta listen to? Fucking holy Christ!
he was pretty devastated. But like in a very circuitous route, aren't we part of the problem?
Why is that?
We're making podcasts. We're doing stuff. We're taking out the
This
middleman.
is for
We're
you to
taking out
listen
the.
to on a different occasion, like when you're at home or not in the car.
I personally, I always listen to podcasts when I drive.
Well, but I like to listen to up-to-date sports talk on my team. That's
No,
the whole-
exactly
look,
right. Yeah.
I think you're wrong. There's no reason why that should be obsolete or going
No,
away.
no.
There's always room for that.
I don't think
that
it's-
never goes away.
I totally agree with you. I just think it's shrinking, and I think Bell.
Like a dick in the snow.
Yeah. Like a dick in a warm bath.
Ew. Oh, I think that, no, it gets it's
No, if you have a warm bath, turgid's the opposite of.
it doesn't shrink in a warm bath. It gets
Well,
floppy.
Yeah, it's sleepy.
Cool. Jump in a frozen lake. It's right up to your nub. It's right.
Yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah. It's more sleepy in a warm bath. You're right. If you do like the polar, what is it?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
polar plunge? Is that what they
In
call
the warm
it?
bath, in the warm bath, it's a dead body.
Yeah, exactly right. It's like it almost like it's sleepy, but it takes on a bit of water like a dead body would. So that's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's
That's
a
not bad
floater. It's a
look.
floater
Yeah.
in the bath. But if you
Yeah, I
if you
get
jump
you.
into a cold pool, it's a scared turtle.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't say it's a scared turtle, more like it's a decapitated one. My cats are freaking the fuck out in here, and I'm about to lose it on them. One's hunting the other.
Yeah,
They're going.
they're
Well, I'm sorry about your radio station.
I think it's insane.
That's a bummer.
I
That's
don't
a real
think you
bummer.
realize how big they had like so many radio personalities and employees and like
Well, that's just it too, and like none of the employees knew. They were like, "Oh yeah, we're going back to work today," and then all of a sudden it's like we're going to commercial break, and then someone comes in, he's like, "Hey, cardboard box, pack your shit. This radio station's
like
done."
Bell can suck a Dewey.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty classless of them.
Well,
And
couldn't someone else pick up their station, like a local, like Telus, or
but I don't think Telus really wants to
Shaw?
get into the radio business right now.
Well, someone's going to. They must have made some money. They had to have had ratings. Like,
Yeah, I'm sure they did, and like they had advertising partners and stuff. There's no doubt about it. It's just
well,
I
they
know
had
that
one advertising partner named Dr. Pollock. The guy did dink surgeries.
Oh, did he?
Circumcisions and erectile dysfunction and stuff.
Oh,
like that.
good for him, doing the Lord's work.
Yeah, the other day I was listening to TSN and he had a spot about premature ejaculate.
Oh, did he? Yeah, did you take notes?
Yeah, I took notes. I wrote down his number, but apparently you can fix that. There's like a surgery.
Oh, so you have some hope. There's some hope for you yet.
Yeah. Now I can get back in the game. I got to
Good for you, man.
On the sidelines, get back into the game.
What is it? Is it a pill? Is it a pump? Is it just a mental game? What is the?
He said that. Well, that's the catch, right? You have to call to get further information on how to fix premature ejaculate.
Okay, so you're just getting up you're summoning the courage to give him a shout.
Yeah, I wrote it down. You know, when you're in the car, you got to scramble in the glove box for the pen and paper. You know,
and now it's sitting on your counter, and you walk by. When you pour your coffee, you look at it. You're like, I'm gonna call, and then you kind of pace. You're like, I'm gonna do it. I can't do it today though. You know, I can't do it today. I'm not. I don't care about my premature ejaculation today.
It's on the back burner.
It's a Wednesday, yeah, but I'll get to it. I'll get to it by Friday so that I'm ready for the weekend.
Yeah. Well,
I hear you. Good for you, man.
But you know, it's hope. It's a little bit of a morale boost.
Oh, good. Well, you know what? That's in short supply these days.
Yeah. Especially when you use Gorilla Glue in your hair.
Or you listen to TSN 1040 in Vancouver, RIP. It's a bummer, though, man. There's a guy, Edmonton. I know the radio market in Canada is pretty, like, very competitive. Edmonton especially. I know there's this one guy. He used to run breakfast television in Edmonton. His name's Ryan Jesperson.
Oh, Jesper, yeah.
I think I'm pronouncing his last name right. He actually interviewed me on breakfast television for a show we were running there at one point in time. But I don't know if he quit or if he got let go about 6 to 8 months ago. And actually, he's doing kind of what you're talking about. He now has a live show. He does online, YouTube, call-in show, and has guests in his own little studio now. But he's not with a broadcaster, and he's building a significant audience.
Wait, so sorry to change the subject really quickly. Why did they fire Dan and not Jay?
Good question. I don't know. So again, don't know anything about sports. Still don't know what an offside is in hockey.
Yeah, but wait a minute. But Jay and Dana is on television. Are their shows go off of the TV too? Off of TSN?
Yeah, Bell fired a bunch of TV personalities, TV staff, and radio staff.
Oh, sorry, I've missed that. I thought you were talking about they just lost their radio part of the show.
No, so like earlier last what day is it today? Yeah, last week. Actually, I think last Wednesday.
Didn't Dan kidnap his own child and then go crazy?
What the? No.
Something happened there, didn't it?
In the summertime, there was some kind of family issue going on.
Did he write a weird tweet or text or something?
There was he wrote a few tweets. I think he was going through a pretty, which again, with the Bell's mental health bullshit that they tout. Yeah, I think so, because he was going to he took some time off after. Essentially, he wrote a tweet about not being able to see his newborn daughter. So there's something going on with the family, some family dynamic with.
She was missing, and if she comes back to us or something, it was
it was picked up like internationally and stuff. It wasn't the best, but he also wasn't in the best state of mind, which he admitted to later on. He said, "You know what? Like I think the pandemic probably got to him having a newborn."
Well, you know how Bell helps you with your mental health, right? They fire
you 6 months later. So exactly. So that got a lot of attention and negatively. He took some time off and then came back and just said, you know, like, thanks for sticking with me. I'm sorry, but we're all going through tough times right now, which is totally true. And then that was kind of it. That was back in the summertime. And then, come last week, they decided, I think this is the first time in like 20 years that they haven't been working together. Like they've been a package deal since the early 2000s. Yeah. And then they went to Fox together for a few years and then came back. I started listening to their podcast. I just found them I thought their chemistry was great. They were so funny. They would talk about sports a lot, obviously, which I never really got, but they had Jeremy Taggart on. He was a regular guest from Our Lady Peace, the drummer from Our Lady Peace.
Oh, yeah.
So it's crazy. And then like all of a sudden he tweeted out, it was the same thing with the radio stuff. He tweeted out, he's like, if I knew last night was going to be my last show, I would have tried harder. Just kidding. Probably not. We had a good run. And then he even tweeted a couple days ago. I'll pull up the tweets. He tweeted about Bell's Let's Talk, and he's like, "It's really interesting that this company is like, they tout mental health as being such a big thing and something that we all need to be aware of, and that they do this to their own employees." And it makes you think too, because it's kind of like you're like it makes you, if anyone working in that industry now, it would at least make me be like, well, I feel like my job is like I don't have job security. Yeah, he said, had I known last night was my final show, I would have tried a little harder. Who am I kidding? I probably wouldn't have. It was a wild ride. If you got our show, then you laughed along with us. Thank you. Peace and love, and let's raise a glass once COVID is over. But they literally got off the air, and like the next morning, they were like, yeah, you're fired.
Wow. Good for Bell.
Yeah, where's this Let's Talk? Oh, he deleted it, I think.
He deleted that tweet?
January 15th, January 19th. Yeah, he deleted it. I wonder if there's potential for him to come back in some form or another with Bell Media. Dan O'Toole, Let's Talk tweet. I don't know. See if someone saved it. One sec. Yeah, he said, okay, here we go. He tweeted, he said, let's talk, we should talk, let's talk. Does it mean anything without a hashtag? Oh, right, wrong day. So I have to mention the company for it to mean anything? But what if I was fired by the company that makes the hashtag about mental health? Do I still include them in the hashtag? I'm so confused. So I have to wait for a specific day and then mention a specific company, and only then will the company give money to mental health, only when I mention them? But shouldn't they just do it since they're $1 billion company? Oh, so they look good? Oh. And isn't being fired, I don't know, kind of bad for mental health? Shit, didn't include the hashtag with the company's name. So these tweets don't count?
Wow.
Yeah, he really
Well, I would say he's got nothing to lose. They fired him.
But he took it's and then so like now Jay Onright it's just like it's like Sports Center with Jay now. All of the social medias all of a sudden changed to just him. So like all this was kind of coming out in real time. People are like, what the fuck's going on?
Why would they do what's so unprofessional?
Yeah, I guess there was a video game journalist in Vancouver-based one called Marissa Roberto back on that show EP Daily Interviews on the Run.
Oh, that's a great show.
Yeah, she works for TSN now. She's their Instagram digital person, and she does a lot of esports stuff. Yeah. And she was talking about this professor that she had. She tweeted out that she had this professor when they went into class every day because she went to broadcasting journalism school, who said like you're basically your job is never safe. And she goes like it's just so true. Like regardless of how long you've been in the industry, how big you are, it's one of those things where it's kind of like if they've decided that you're not worth the dough anymore or your show's not worth the dough anymore, you don't get the luxury of like transitioning out. You're just gone.
That's great. Sounds like a great profession.
Yeah, especially, during a pandemic and
just
right
joking,
on the
but
tail end.
Still, I think they do it because they love it. It's got to be fun.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hopefully whatever it is you do, you're doing because you love it. And, like, the thing is, like, they were good at it. Like, even from a guy that doesn't think about sports, just watching them talk about whatever they're talking about was
it made the lay person like sport talk.
Yeah, totally. And I'm the prime example. But it's fucking brutal. Talk about trudging, man.
What are they?
He changed his Instagram handle to not on TV O'Toole.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't.
Would you like Jay or who do you like better, Jay or Dan?
I think the thing about them was the chemistry. It's like I think that they're like them together were better than the sum of their parts. So either one, like they both brought a lot to the table, and I think that they're both fine on their own, but they're not going to be as good on their own as they were together. And that's just like any good, like any good collaboration, like any good collaborative team. It's just that's just the way it goes. And like if you get that lightning in a bottle, or you get that person or people you work well with, if that's all of a sudden split up, it doesn't mean that like individually they're not going to be as good. But obviously, like bringing their talents and what they each brought individually to the table and making it something more is always going to be better.
That was very eloquent.
Thanks. I've had my morning coffee and I haven't had any whiskey yet, so you've hit me in the sweet spot where I've got a bit of energy and I'm not too jaded yet.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I can't believe how much we've talked about sports.
I know, isn't it great? We should change it to Trev and Dave's Sports Talk.
No. We could start something where you teach me about sports, but that sounds like I need to be so fucking drunk to do that. It sucks.
No, I don't. Yeah. But yeah, it's getting bad out there.
Yeah, it's a real fucking bummer. is basically what it is. And I had just this weekend, man, again with fucking people at work. Friday night alone. We're closing up shop, and these two girls, they get up from their table and they're going to leave and walk across the restaurant. They didn't have masks on.
Were they drunk?
Yeah, they were. I mean, they weren't like blotto, but they'd had a few drinks. So I don't know. I wasn't serving
what's
them.
the age range?
I would say late 20s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they walk by and I go, "Oh, ladies, sorry, if you're just gonna be walking to the restaurant, could you please wear a mask?" I was very polite. I wasn't like, "Hey, idiots."
It's also
even
the
though
rules,
I thought that.
and they probably told them that a million times. They already know that.
So they turn to me and they keep walking, but they kind of like turn to me and then over the shoulder, one of them goes, "We don't fucking wear masks."
Oh, that's a get out, please.
And then they kept walking. Well, they were leaving, like they were on their way out. But I'm just like, I should be imbued with the power to tell them something akin like,
did you say something back? You're allowed to say something back.
They were like on their way out already. Like, what am I gonna like? I would have had to yell at them, but I was just like, oh, you should, because not for my safety, but because you have a better shot, because you're so fucking ugly.
You're gonna diss him hard. Huh?
Well, I just like it made my blood boil, and like they're the kind of girls that come into a restaurant or a bar all dolled up, thinking that they are at the top of the social food chain.
If our friend, my friend, that I won't say his name, but that works as he would have said that they weren't welcome back. Guaranteed.
Oh no, and I think had any of the managers I was working with that night, been near the door or something, they'd be like, "Oh, by the way, like we've got your info. You're not welcome back here."
Yeah.
And like we're obviously within our rights, but for me to like they were already walking out, I would have had to like I would have looked like such a loser. I would have to like run all the way out of the bar, chase them down, and be like, "You can't come back here!" as they're walking out. Like I was like, what am I gonna do?
Like a loser.
Then I had another guy. This guy I did tell off. There's this guy that used to come in like pre-pandemic, so I haven't seen him in about a year.
Did he get the hotel room?
I don't know if he did or not, but he comes in.
Just joking.
I won't say the name that he gives. Anyways, he came in and he sat down and he's been harassing a lot of the female staff lately. I haven't been around for it. Just heard about it.
That's his game. He's working his magic.
Yeah, working his magic. So he came in on Friday night when it was just me, and he sat down. And he's like, "Oh, hey, Trev, how's it going?" He remembers me. I'm like, "Oh, good. I get him his beer, whatever." He leaves for about half an hour, comes back. It's already over, last call. He sits down. He's like, "Can I get another beer?" I said, "Sorry, man. Already last call. You're done."
Wait a minute. Where did he leave for a half hour?
He just went outside having a smoke. I don't know.
For a half hour?
Swear to God, I'm not kidding you, because I knew he was going to come back in. I was like checking my watch. I'm like, he's got 20 minutes before last call. I guarantee he's going to come in after last call. I was telling my coworker. Sure as shit, he comes in 10 minutes after the last call. He's like, "Can I get another one?" I'm like, "Nope, sorry." And he's like, "Come on, we're friends. Can I get another one?" I said, I'm not serving you any more alcohol. You're done." Because he was like, I was already just waiting for him to piss me off. Yeah. He's like, come on, we're buddies. I said, "It's not happening," and I walk away. Calls me back over. He's like, "Can I get an orange juice?" I said, "No problem. I'll get you an orange juice." Get him an orange juice. Bring it over. He's like, "Okay, slip me something like some hard stuff in here."
Oh, yeah, I like
and
his
then
style.
I'll give you some I'll give you like a little extra at the end. And I was like, "I'm not serving you alcohol." He's like, "Come on, we're friends." I was like, "We're not friends. I haven't thought about you since the last time I saw you over a year ago, and I won't think about you again until you come in next," which is a lie because I'm talking about it right now. Straight up to his face. He's like, "Whoa, we're friends." I was like, a friend would not ask me to serve them alcohol past last call. We're not friends. I was like, "I'll get you your bill." I dropped off the bill. That I did kind of go off on the guy, yeah. But I was well within my right to. The guy was being, and I wasn't like, "Fuck you, fuck this." I wasn't like, and I wasn't. I didn't call him any names. I was polite and professional. Well, I wasn't polite, but I was professional.
Oh, he should have flicked a boogie at him.
Yeah, probably not. I would have had to go. I would have had to take off my mask. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've had my run-in of and that was all in the span of like an hour. So like I'm trying to close the bar and I have these two giraffes and stilettos walk out yelling that they don't fucking wear masks, and this guy's trying to get me to pass some extra booze. I was just done. I'd had enough.
I like his style. An orange juice and then saying put a little vodka in there.
Yeah, it's called a screwdriver, and I'd be happy to make it for him had it not been like 10:30.
You should put gas in there. Next time someone asks you to do that, get some like rubbing alcohol or Windex.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Windex. Good call. Or maybe I'll get a bottle of moonshine. I'll just keep behind the bar for those extra special guests.
I one of the funny comments from that
Gorilla Glue?
Gorilla Glue one, someone wrote, "Yeah, so if I drink a Windex, I'm gonna sue the company saying I thought
They should make it blue. Yeah, that's I mean, it's kind of the same thing. It goes back to that now. Well, it goes back to that McDonald's hot coffee thing where it's like caution contents are hot.
That woman actually got money for that. That set a terrible.
But I always thought that was ridiculous. But then I read actually into the story, and apparently it's because, like, food safe wise, like food regulations are coffee needs to be served between this temperature and this temperature for hot, and it was way over.
Give you 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah, it was so much hotter than it's supposed to be.
Then a ton of people did it though. You should see some of the things. Like 5 years ago, some lady spilled on her lap and burned her, and she tried to sue it. It's like it says caution hot on the thing now.
Yeah, we're like been there, done that. We've learned from our mistakes.
We're not giving you money anymore.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I
or burglars that sue the people in their home because they get injured while they're breaking into their house. That's real stories.
I get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
I swear to God. Yeah.
What? Like, you left your children's toilet. It's a tripping hazard.
No, look it up. There's like numerous cases where burglars sue the homeowner because they were injured or trapped in their home when they're trying to break in.
So hang on, if they're trespassing, because there's some states where if they're trespassing, I actually don't even know the laws here, but there's some states, I want to say maybe Texas, where if someone's trespassing, you're legally allowed to shoot them, right?
Yeah, in Texas you can. Yeah, I think.
So
in certain parts
I can shoot them, but they can still try to sue me for like what? They broke they cut their hand on the glass.
Well, some guy reported YouTube that it was as stupid as someone broke into someone's house and was locked in their garage for a day, and the people weren't home, and they sued them for like confinement or something.
Burglar sues homeowner. Okay, let me see. Can a burglar sue for injury? This is a law firm. The fact that that's on a law firm's crazy stories of homeowners getting sued. Hang on, I'm gonna see if they got a burglar. Trap burglar sues homeowner. You're right. A fine example of good sense failing is the case of Terrence Dixon. In the process of exiting a house he had just entered and burglarized, he found that his planned escape route through the garage was a dead end as the door opened would not function and he was unable to open the garage door. Turning back to re-enter the house, he found the connecting door had locked behind him. He was forced to spend the next 8 days with only a case of Pepsi and a bag of dry dog food. Honestly, that sounds like great punishment.
Yeah.
Mr. Dixon, upon regaining his freedom from the garage, filed a suit against the homeowner's insurance company on the basis of his having suffered mental anguish during his unintended confinement.
I cannot hear this.
Dave, get this. Incredibly, the jury determined that Mr. Dixon was to be paid $500,000 for his suffering.
Are you fucking joking me? He didn't get that money. They probably appealed that.
Well, I mean, maybe, but the jury...
Are you...
if it's a jury of his peers, how can you appeal that? It's not a judge.
I seriously don't want to even talk or function in society anymore if that's a real case and that guy was... There's no way. They appealed that for sure.
Okay, well, hang on. Let me see if I can dig a little deeper.
And if it's true, I'm going to leave this podcast right now and hunt that man down and slit his throat.
Homeowners sued by lying teenager. Okay, wait. Suffering... So Terrence, okay, hang on. Terrence,
there's no way he was awarded that money. That the people would have, the insurance company would have appealed the fuck out of that.
Hang on, Terrence Dixon, burglar. Did dog food? Oh, did he really get paid the award? Okay, this is back in 2002.
No fucking way. They're only talking about it because it's so stupid.
Hang on, I'm gonna make sure this is real. Hang on. Just went to look for. How's it going? October 1998.
I swear to God, that guy better be dead.
Hang on. It's not saying... Found himself locked in the garage. Sued the homeowners. The jury agreed to the tune of $500,000.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he was awarded that.
Oh, wait. The urban legend has a good essay on the imaginary lawsuits. No record of any case involving Terrence Dixon. The food... Okay, it's a lie. It's a myth.
Lie. Yeah, thank God. Holy shit.
It's a myth. Back from 1998. Look at that. We were getting upset about a fake lawsuit from 25. We're part of. I'm glad they went back and looked.
Yeah, we're playing into the problem.
We are playing. Yeah, exactly.
I swear to God,
we're playing into the problem.
I was done. I was going to pack it in right there if that guy was actually awarded that.
Oh man, it is. That's verifiable and real though. That Gorilla Glue lady has $16,000 sitting in her. I wonder what her GoFundMe is right now.
Like insane. Whoever gave that woman money should not be allowed to procreate, and they should live in a forest.
Fundraiser. So she set up her own. It's at $18,604.
Unbelievable. It's just America. You got to sort some stuff out.
Leanne Packer donated $5, showing my support from the UK. I hope you can put this whole event behind you one day and one day laugh about it.
What the hell? Why are you showing your support? What is that woman thinking?
Look at this. You're a beautiful woman with or without your natural hair. Use this to learn and grow. This is your butterfly moment. You deserve every bit of help offered you. Don't let the turkeys get you down. You are loved. God will always be there for you. Well, you know what? He or she wasn't there when you were spraying your hair with Gorilla Glue for a week.
I swear to God, anybody who gave that person money is a fucking
I hope you get better and the doctor can remove it. God bless you. We've all made mistakes. I hope your recovery is as painless as possible. You know what? I can agree with that statement.
Are you fucking joking me?
Whoa, hang on a sec. I was like,
I'm ending this stream.
No, hang on one sec. I was gonna say, everything you said there, sure, yeah. Hope your recovery is painless. I don't wish her pain, but I'm not giving her money.
$dollars on GoFundMe? Okay, no.
You didn't let me finish. I was gonna say you can have that feeling and then not give her money because she's an idiot.
I don't have. This is not a mistake. This is not a we all make mistakes. This is just stupidity.
That's true. Diane Brooks says happy to help with a $5 donation.
Diane Brooks, get into a grave.
I know the road ahead is not easy. Honestly, I want to start a GoFundMe. If I could get 18 grand for putting Gorilla Glue in my hair, I'd do it in a heart. Like, this is so dumb. People are so dumb.
It's so bad. It's setting the word of the day in this podcast is precedent. It just makes people. You're
$20 donations, $12. Who donates $12 to this? I cannot fucking believe this. Oh my God! Someone donated $10 and said put towards new wig.
Listen
to this one. I had a traumatic hair experience postpartum. First of all, she says, I emphasize for you. You empathize. You don't emphasize. Second of all, having a hair experience postpartum, like a natural thing, very different than Gorilla Gluing your hair for. Okay. All right.
No, I can't. Like, it's just outrageous.
Yeah. All right. So we learned today that don't Gorilla Glue your hair because apparently that needs to be a thing.
Gorilla Glue your hair. You can get famous and get money.
Yeah, I guess Bell Media is
Trash.
Well, yeah.
Kiss my ass.
What if they offer us a job one day? I mean, we didn't have job security. You don't have job security with Bell. All the best to everyone. Sincerely, all the best to everyone that lost their jobs. That really sucks. Really sucks, especially in this time. So hopefully they land on their feet.
1040.
Sorry to you that lost your radio station. And we learned that
you
go
can
with
get
your
a
gut.
lot of money for being stupid.
You go with your gut when you're betting on a sporting event. And all in on Bitcoin, baby. That's what I learned.
Oh, and always white front to back.
And always front to back. Guys, thanks for hanging out. We love you. Good luck with this week, and we'll hopefully see you next week.
Yeah.
Bye.